Captain Linnea Hart gazed out the vast observation deck window of the newly commissioned UNS Frontier Station, her mind racing with the implications of the message they had just received. It had been nearly 3 years since humanity had ventured beyond their solar system, their ambitions fueled by both curiosity and the desire to find new allies or enemies among the stars, but nothing could have prepared them for this. "Captain, the signal, it's repeating," Lieutenant Anders reported from the communication console. "It matches no known frequency or language, but it's definitely coming from the object we detected near the asteroid belt." Linnea's heart pounded in her chest. They had intercepted a transmission from an unidentified craft, one that appeared to be emitting signals not unlike Earth's own, but twisted, distorted, as if speaking in a language they almost understood but couldn't quite grasp. "Patch it through," she ordered. The room filled with a strange rhythmic hum, interspersed with bursts of static and what sounded like fragments of words almost human. The crew exchanged nervous glances, each wondering if this would be their first true contact with another intelligent species. "It's like they're trying to communicate with us," Dr. Amir Al-Haytham, the station's linguist, mused, his brow furrowed in concentration. "But it's layered, as if there are multiple voices or tones speaking simultaneously." "What are they saying?" Linnea asked, leaning closer. "I don't know," Amir admitted. "But I think they're asking for help." The captain's mind raced. Humanity had always dreamed of first contact, but now, faced with the reality, the weight of responsibility was overwhelming. Would it respond to friendship or fear? "Prepare the shuttle," she commanded. "We're going to meet them." The shuttle approached the source of the signal, a sleek, elongated craft unlike any human vessel. Its surface shimmered with an unknown material, reflecting the surrounding asteroid field like liquid metal. As they closed in, the signal grew stronger, the strange language becoming clearer yet still incomprehensible. Lieutenant Anders piloted the shuttle with a steady hand, his eyes never leaving the alien craft. "Captain, should we attempt contact first or wait for them to make a move?" Linnea hesitated. "We'll wait. Let's see what they want." The alien ship began to glow with a soft blue light, and suddenly, a beam extended towards their shuttle. The light enveloped them, and for a moment, everything was still. Linnea felt a strange warmth, a sensation of being welcomed. Then a voice, clear and distinctly human-like, echoed through their communication system. "We mean no harm. We seek knowledge, understanding." The crew exchanged bewildered looks. "How are they speaking our language?" Anders muttered. Dr. Amir's eyes widened. "They're not. They're using some form of mimicry, some kind of technology that can interpret and replicate our speech." The voice continued, "We are the Zethari. We have traveled far, seeking others like us. Our vessel is damaged. Can you assist?" Linnea felt a mixture of relief and apprehension. "We can help," she replied cautiously, "but we need to understand more about you. Why are you here? What do you seek?" There was a pause, then the Zethari voice spoke again, softer this time, almost pleading. "We seek refuge, and perhaps a new home." Linnea took a deep breath. "Prepare to dock," she ordered. "Let's see if they're as friendly as they seem." The Zethari were unlike anything Linnea had ever seen. Their bodies were slender, almost ethereal, with translucent skin that seemed to glow from within. Their eyes were large and expressive, filled with curiosity and fear. Their leader, being named Xanter, stepped forward, extending a hand, a gesture they had clearly learned from human interactions. "Thank you for your kindness," Xander said, their voice still carrying that strange layered quality. "We are not so different, you and I." Linnea shook Xander's hand, feeling a strange tingling sensation. "What happened to your ship?" she asked. "We encountered something," Xanter replied, their expression darkening. "A force unlike any we have known that tore through our vessel and left us adrift. We have been seeking help ever since." Linnea felt a shiver run down her spine. "A force? What kind of force?" Xanter hesitated. "We do not know, but it is powerful, and it is coming this way." The room fell silent. The crew exchanged anxious glances. Humanity had always been wary of what lay beyond their small corner of the galaxy, but now it seemed something far more dangerous was approaching. "We need to prepare," Linnea said, her voice firm. "If this force is as powerful as you say, we'll need to work together to survive." Xanter nodded. "Agreed. But know this, Captain Hart, not all among my people are as welcoming as I." Linnea felt a knot of tension tighten in her chest. "Noted," she replied. "We'll keep that in mind." Days passed as the humans and Zethari worked together to repair the alien vessel. There were moments of tension, moments of distrust, but also moments of unexpected camaraderie. Linnea found herself growing strangely fond of Xanter, who seemed genuinely curious about human culture, asking endless questions about Earth's history, art, and philosophy. But then, without warning, the force arrived. It appeared on their sensors as a massive, shifting mass of energy unlike anything they had ever seen. It moved with purpose, consuming everything in its path, asteroids, debris, even small moons. The Zethari ship's sensors began to scream with alarms. "It's here," Xander whispered, fear evident in their eyes. Linnea turned to her crew. "Activate all defenses," she ordered. "Prepare for evasive maneuvers." The energy mass drew closer and suddenly it lashed out, sending a wave of pure energy towards the station. The impact was like nothing they had ever experienced. Consoles exploded, lights flickered, and the entire station shook violently. "We can't withstand another hit like that," Anders shouted. "Redirect all power to the shields," Linnea commanded, "and get me a clear shot at that thing." But the mass seemed to be alive, shifting and moving in unpredictable ways. Linnea's mind raced. They needed a plan, a strategy. But how do you fight something that defies all logic? Then Xander spoke up, their voice urgent. "We have seen this before. There is a way, but it is risky." "What way?" Linnea demanded. "We must combine our energies, merge our technologies. It may disrupt the entity, force it back, at least temporarily." Linnea hesitated, but only for a moment. "Do it," she ordered. "We've got nothing to lose." The combined efforts of the humans in Zethari were unlike anything they had ever attempted. Engineers worked side by side, fusing their technologies in a desperate attempt to create a weapon capable of repelling the alien force. As they worked, the station continued to shake under the relentless assault. Finally, it was ready, a massive energy cannon powered by both human and Zethari technology. It was a gamble, a long shot, but it was all they had. "Fire," Linnea commanded. The cannon unleashed a blinding beam of light, striking the mass with incredible force. For a moment, the energy seemed to hesitate, to waver. And then with a deafening roar, it began to retreat, shrinking back into the void from which it had come. The crew erupted in cheers, but Linnea remained cautious. "This isn't over," she said. "We've bought ourselves some time with that thing. It'll be back." Xander nodded. "We must prepare. Together, we may stand a chance. Alone, we are doomed." Linnea nodded in agreement. "Then we work together. For all our sakes." The Zethari ship docked once more with the station, and the two species continued their uneasy alliance. They had survived their first encounter, but they knew the real test was yet to come. For now, they had only one goal, to stand united against whatever the universe threw at them next. And so, humanity and the Zethari began a new chapter, one of hope, of cooperation, and of endless possibilities.